Have you ever gone out to those muffins with mom type events or those donuts with dads type of events? Well, I have. Most parents do make a valiant effort to attend these events. However, some simply do not. I always take notice of those children in the corner with no parental support. They're at these types of events. It literally melts my heart to see them. They're wondering where their parents are. Why didn't anybody come to see me? Why can't I have what the other children have? It makes me feel so bad to know what these children may be thinking. The way that our society is trying to reel in our kids with violence, drugs, sex, bullying, it's becoming more apparent that we should be involved in every aspect of our children's lives. There is an old African proverb that states, "It takes a village to raise a child." And I truly do believe that it does take a village to raise one child. So it's important not to show parental support to your own children, but those children who don't have anybody as well. We all know of a child who rarely has parental support. We may even be related to a child who doesn't have parental support. They could use our help definitely. In this video, I want to talk about the need for more parental support in our school system today. Ways that you can help your child as well as others, and how children can benefit from having parental support. Children are such innocent creatures. They sometimes act out, but deep down, I think that they just want to be loved. The problem is due to hectic schedules. We're so busy these days. There's so much we have to do that we just drop our kids off in the morning and we don't think about it. We leave it to the teachers to pretty much raise our children from about 7:30 to 3 o'clock every day, Monday through Friday. But this is not the case. Caregivers sometimes work outside the home, so parental involvement in the classroom and in extracurricular activities goes lacking. The need for parental involvement in areas such as the classroom, field trips, PTA, fundraising, sporting events, and even band or after school clubs. A 2003 survey of teachers showed that 2/3 of the teachers agreed that if parents were more involved in their children's education, that it would yield better results for the children in their academic progress as well as their extracurricular progress. Simply speaking with your child's teachers or administrators can allow a person to find out different opportunities available to help. Doing your best to raise your children right is very important. The following poem by Shelley Davis, entitled Our Children, beautifully illustrates the importance of being there for our children. I sit and wonder where time goes. We try our best to teach them right. As times change and our children grow, we love them with all our might. It is not easy to raise a child. At times, we don't know what to do. We weren't given any instructions. It's a challenge. That's all new. Our children are our lives and our most important goal, to love them and to guide them and to place them in life's role. Our children are our future, and time will only tell the job we've done as parents and if we've done it well. So, this poem simply states it takes time. We're not going to know all of the answers right away, but this video is here to help you, to guide you along the way, just to give you some tidbits about how we can raise our children properly and how we can be more involved in the children's school and how this will yield positive results in the end for our children. Now we'll tell you things that you can do to be involved. First of all, you should speak with your child's teachers and their administrators. We want to be careful not to be a nuisance We actually do want to help the child as well as show our parental involvement. Once you've identified those opportunities to help, make sure you can commit to them. Nothing is worse than letting a child down. If we say that we're going to be there, we should make sure that we are able to be there at all times that we say that we're going to be there. Then we can get others involved. We can't do this alone. And as I stated earlier, it takes a village to raise a child. So, what we need to do is recruit others to come and to help. Sometimes others simply just don't know the importance of being there for their child. They believe if you send them to school, that everything should be taken care of there, and that's simply not so in these days. The children that you help benefit from this involvement as well as you benefit as well. The child benefits by getting better grades and being more self confident. The volunteer benefits by being a positive role model for that child to look up to. They can also gain volunteer hours that they may need to perhaps do a professional resume. Even though it is volunteer work, you can still do a professional resume using volunteer hours. So sometimes that proves to be very helpful. In conclusion, as you can see, volunteering your time to get more involved with your child's education is one of the most important decisions you can ever make. You only get to raise that child one time. So it's in our best interest to do it right the first time. Knowing that we're going to make mistakes is something that should be on the forefront of your mind. But this is something that is easy to do. All you have to do is go to the school. All you have to do is talk to the teachers and administrators, get a plan together, and just carry it out. When your child knows that their education is important to you, then they will in turn start to do better in their schoolwork. This is very, very important. I've shared with you about the need for more parental support, ways that you can help your child, as well as other children. Remember, there is that child in the back of the room who didn't have anybody to come and see them with muffins for moms or donuts for dads. So we want to make sure that we reach out to those children as well. I know a lot of times when I'm in that classroom and I see that child, I kind of adopt that child. And I ask my child, hey, let's share with so and so today. And that also teaches my child to reach out to others, cuts down on bullying and a lot of other things. Children benefit from having parental support. It is important to get others involved. You can't do it alone. Remember, I said it takes a village. I think I've said that about 3 times now. And it truly does take a village to raise one child. So get others involved. Grab your sister, grab your best friend, grab your dad, grab your grandparents. Anybody who has free time and is able to come up and help at your child's school, at your child's sporting event, at your child's dance recital. Get them involved. You'd be amazed how far you can get by just asking someone to come and help. The great Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful tool which you can use to change the world. Parents, we are charged with making this truth a reality in our children and in the education of our children. There's other children, remember, that we can choose to impact, but parents, we are the most important tool. Use that tool. God gave you the tool. God gave you the wisdom and the knowledge to do the right thing. So we just need to be found guilty of doing that thing. And if we do that, I think we can make a better world for our children. I think we can make one less child be a victim of the prison system, one less child be a victim of the streets, one less child be a victim of gang violence, one less child can be one less child can be an F student. We have to make that important decision to be a part of our children's lives. This concludes my persuasive speech, and I hope that I've persuaded you to do the right thing and get involved with your child's education. Thank you.